Hey, how's it going out there? This is Two Birds, One Show. I'm DeeTer. That's my buddy Ricky.
Yo.
We do this show every Thursday night, 10 p.m. on the BGSE network. Check it out. And there's a bunch of other sports shows on there too to look at. So what the show is about, craft beer and sports. We get into our first beer, and then we'll dive into some sports, and then we'll jump into another beer, and then finish off with some sports. So you go first there, Ricky.
All right, I got sorry, I'm just looking at some of my notes.
Right.
I got 10th anniversary juice machine from Treehouse.
Bro, Jesus Christ, dude. Where is this guy getting these beers?
So
Damn,
that's the
yeah, looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. I'm sure it tastes great too.
That's good beer.
Yeah.
That's a good beer, man. I can't even hide. That's a good beer.
That's like the tippy top of the mountain, man. Like, you don't get no better than that.
Oh
Jesus,
man,
this guy.
that is a tasty bro.
Oh crap, dude.
What are you going with tonight?
Well, did you get any notes? Anything different from the juice machine? How, like, what's the percentage wise?
So all right, so it's 8.2%. Now, the funny part is the other night, or maybe it was last weekend, I drank a 10th anniversary very hazy, and I put on my Untapped. I was like, this might be the best double IPA I've ever had, and I rated it 5.2 out of 5. Now, with that being said, though, is it any different than the regular very hazy? I guess it is, but I didn't rate the very hazy, the original, that high. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it was all the weed, and my taste buds were opened up. I don't know.
Oh, the 10th anniversary is going to be like at least a little bit better.
Yeah, there's definitely a slight step up,
a little bit more fancier or something. Oh my god, that's a beautiful looking beer, man. That is. Don't choke, Ricky. You all right, bud?
Ooh, this is my first time drinking beer.
Oh shit. So all right, I got handed this by Tony. My boss said gotta check it out. It's called from Second Sin Brewery in Bristol, PA. Cool can.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
Sour with guave and salt. And I'm taking one for the team for the show tonight. This is not my style. I don't like guava, and I don't like goes. This is a traditional goes, so it's gonna be a bit rough.
Wow, that is a ballsy move, sir.
Yeah, I do have a second empty glass if this is not good.
Just in case.
Just in case. So here we go, everybody. Take one for the show. Oh my god!
Shout out to Tony.
Nice looking beer. Smells awesome. Yeah, you get that sea salt, you get that fruitiness guava. It's ranked like 4 on tap, so it's pretty decent. Because nobody likes goes. I mean, most of the goes and sours are kind of rated low. So 4 is like really good.
That's hipster beer.
Yeah, and they say it's very refreshing. And I'm prolonging the drinking part of it.
Oh, shit.
PA, Second Sin. Here we go, guys.
Go get him, kid.
Oh, fuck.
That did not look like a big sip.
Oh, bro. Oh, bro.
Oh,
what did I do, man?
We got to make the reel to that 30-second segment right there. That's got to go up on the site.
Ooh.
Classic moment in Two Birds One Show history, right there. Classic moment.
My eyes are watering. Like a baby eating a lime, Jeff said. Yeah.
Man.
It's so puckering and so tart. I was thinking this more tradition style. I think it was more like Belgian, but no, it's the regular goes as you would get these days. Very fruity, very salty. That's all right. Yeah, it's kind of refreshing. The salt cuts down the guava a good amount because I can't stand a whole bunch of guava. So yeah, man, this is okay. I'm not gonna lie, this is all right. But this is not my style.
Take another big sip.
Shit, dude.
It's good.
Fuck, dude. Oh,
He's like, this is good. This is refreshing. It looks like it.
Jesus Christ, dude. It's like so tart, man. Oh my God. It's all right. I'll get through it. I'm gonna get through it, guys. This is for the show.
It's a classic episode. They'll be watching this when they do the season highlights.
Second Sin, cool can.
What's it called?
Second Sin Brewery out of Bristol.
No, but what's the name of the beer?
Quavazimo. I don't fucking know.
I think that is nothing like
it. Yeah. If you like traditional style goes, this is ranked pretty high, pretty airy. So go get them. Oh my God,
that's impressive, sir.
Let's dive into some sports.
Real quick, I want to say I got rocking that garage drinker hoodie.
Oh, that's cool.
Two of my friends do it from the garage. Say out to Bonnie and Sue, hook me up with this.
That's
shout
awesome
Sue.
shirt.
Get well soon. She got a little surgery today, so get well. One of the good ones in the game. So shout out.
Oh, and I wanted to say, it's been a while since just me and you had a show last week with Gabe. Awesome job. Thanks, Gabe, for coming on the show.
Everybody said that too. A lot of people commented how cool dude he was. He was cool dude.
He had all the gear on, dude. That was so neat, man. And then the week before that, I had the cousins from Texas.
They're cool people too, man. And your buddy from North Dakota.
Yeah, Brett. That's right. He was on there too, man. That's right. Yeah, they're a good group of guys, man.
For real, man. Guys. Good job getting the good peeps up on that show.
And I like having the show with just me and you once in a while so we can recap and like talk and stuff.
Yeah, go back to the roots.
Dive into the more Philly sports. It's kind of tough getting into the Philly stuff with guests on and stuff.
Yeah, that's for sure. No doubt. So speaking of Philly sports, where do you want to dive into first? I mean, how you looking to feel?
Well, I guess Flyers would probably be the easier route, right? Not too much going on there.
So, they played last night. They played a really good Avalanche team, and it showed. They got their ass kicked. But listen, overall, I guess over the last 6 or 7 games, they've been playing better. I'm still not there. I don't.
No, dude, they're bottom at the division, man. They're only like maybe second or third from the bottom, dude. That's good. That's gonna be rough.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, Greg? How's it going, boy?
So I don't know. I don't feel real confident about the Flyers. I don't feel real confident about the head coach, and I don't know how you ever get to. Everybody's like, Tort's a good coach, right? Listen, we're in year 3.
Yeah.
And we're still not in the playoffs. And in fact, they've regressed. Meanwhile, just a couple of days ago, I don't know if you noticed, Boston Bruins fired Jim Montgomery. By the way, the winningest coach in the last 3 seasons in the NHL. Let's not forget, guys. And we're still sitting on our hands with this fucking guy coaching the team. Meanwhile, Boston's in the playoffs every year, and they're firing their head coach for not doing a good enough job. This guy's regressed. 3 years and no playoffs. How long you want to keep him, Danny and Keith Jones? How long you want to give him a 10-year deal? Maybe he'll get in then. What are we doing here? It's the definition of insanity. It's the same piss poor Flyers front office moves that we've seen for the reason why they haven't won a cup in 50 years.
I was wrong, man. I like Torts, but if we're regressing this bad, dude, like
he's got to go, man. He's got to go. They need new leadership.
It's time to go, man.
As they say in hockey. They need a new voice in the room. He ain't the guy, man. And listen, I get it. People want to like him. He's a fiery dude, but he just ain't getting the job done. You can't piss on my head and tell me it's raining. He ain't getting the job done. And it's time to go. And listen, you have one of the best young players in the world, and he comes in and lights it up and wins Rookie of the Month, right? And then you bench him. Didn't you learn by playing mind games with your team last year, John? You're going to fuck around and find out this kid's going to demand his way out of town. Get Torts out. I take Mitch Cobb over Torts. People are like, well, it did him good to sit down a few games. He came back and scored more points. He scored points every game. Sitting him down didn't do nothing except cost you 2 wins probably.
Right. Yeah, there was no call for it, man.
Get him out of here. Get him out.
Stupid stuff, dude. You know what I mean? Yeah. Even Greg said, Torts out.
Get him out. Get him out, dude.
Totally agree with you.
You know, I listened to a lot of people this past year scream out Nick Sirianni and fire him. Listen, Nick Sirianni's been to playoffs every year he's been here, and one of them was a Super Bowl. But John Tortorella is immune to this. What is going on?
Yeah. Well, Nick made some weird calls this season so far, but we'll dive into that later.
You don't think the Torts benching the rookie of the month wasn't a weird call?
Dude, weird. Yeah.
Right. But Nick Sirianni wins though. He wins weird calls or not. He wins.
When you win games, you can do whatever the hell you want. Just win a damn game. I don't care. Do whatever you want.
What did Al Davis say? Just win, baby.
Just win.
Just win, baby. That's it.
That's all that matters. I don't care. Stand on your head if you want.
Listen, I love
win the damn game.
I love Sirianni. He's one of us. A keg stand Nick, dude. He's over. You know he's at home right now, smoking a bowl, drinking an IPA. You know he is talking shit to Giants fans at the tennis court in Haddonfield. That's my kind of people, dude. I'm glad he's our coach.
Yeah, he bought into Philly, dude, and I really appreciate that. But I would like a little bit more professionality out of him. But
professionality, nice word. Professionality. Why? Because he was standing up for himself.
No, it's just you don't see coaches doing that. You know what I mean? Like it could be like if we had a loser streak, he'd be gone out of the end of the year. You know what I mean? Like
I don't know. I'm not going to do what is. I know the guy's the winningest coach in his first 4 years in Eagles history. That I do know. I do know he took us to a Super Bowl in his second year, and I do know that he's had us in the playoffs every single year since he's been here. And I do know he has us ranked as a top 2 team in the NFL right now.
I'm just playing devil's advocate.
I know you are, but I'm just listen. If there's anybody not to get on,
but I really like Torts. It sucks. You know what I mean? Like he's doing this stupid.
Why do you like Torts and not Sirianni?
I didn't say I didn't like Sirianni. I do. I just wish
why do you like Torts? What makes you like Torts?
Well, I think he's a little headstrong, and I think having these young players, you kind of need that. But then again, some of the calls he's making has been regressing this team. So I just maybe don't like this generation. I guess maybe don't like.
Do you like him because he's strong-willed and fiery?
I think Torch says age out of relevant. And that's it right there.
Agreed. Yeah. Agreed. But DeeTer, do you like Torts because he's kind of strong-willed and fiery?
Yeah, I guess you could say he's pretty strong-willed, right?
And you know who else is strong-willed and fiery? Nick Sirianni. Yeah. And a lot of people didn't like him for that. So I don't know. How can you like one and not the other? One at least is the winner. Man.
That the Eagles season has been a weird one, and we died off last year bad, super bad. You know what I mean? We fucking slumped.
Yes, it was a monumental collapse.
Right.
Do you know what the Flyers team did last year? Monumental collapse.
They didn't make it.
But everybody looked at with Tortorella. Oh, get out.
There are a couple games out though, man. They could have fucking made the playoffs, but there were a couple games out of it. The Flyers.
But do you remember what happened? He started to mind fuck these players, and they said, "You know what, dude? Fuck you," and they quit on his ass. That last month of the season, it was clear they quit on him. It was clear. Right. I mean, I watched every game, DeeTer. It was clear they quit on. They lost 8-0 to Montreal 3 games before the end of the season, and Montreal was trying to lose to get the #1 pick, and they lost 8-0 to him. I mean, that team quit on him. And he never got him back, and he ain't back now. And now you're going to play mind games with the new kid? Get this guy out of here before the new kid chases out of town.
I agree with you. I'm just saying these are topics to talk about there, Ricky.
I know this is good combo. Look, this is good.
I am on your level saying
we'll get ratings out the land.
I agree with you now, man. Torch is just too much, man.
It's time to go. You need a fresh voice.
Flyers should tank and trash Torts. Yeah.
At this point, why not now?
I hate that concept, but
get the #1 pick and fire Torts before it even gets to that. And bring in the interim now. Get Torts out of here before that'll be my Thanksgiving, my Christmas present. Fire Torts.
Yeah, Christ, man. We're fucking second from the end of the division, and we're 8 wins, 10 losses. Yeah, man. Time to tank.
Listen.
Get him out, dude. This is it, dude.
Get Torts out. Bring in an interim coach for the rest of the year and figure out. Hey, listen. If you still want to make the playoffs in a weird way, Fire Torts and go hire Jim fucking Montgomery, who Boston just fired 2 days ago. Dude, that guy's the winningest coach in one of the top 3 winningest coach in the NHL in the last 3 years. Bring him right the fuck in. This team, you want to talk about, like, oh, they don't have the talent. You bring that coach, I bet you they have the talent all of a sudden. They're about to make the playoffs last year. You know, the talent's there. Well, you just need a coach.
We got the Blackhawks and then the Golden Knights up. So
I think DeeTer at this point, as hard as it's doing, I said this 2 years ago, you're rooting for losses at this point. So, and we're getting real close to that with the Sixers.
Yeah, dude, the Sixers. Oh, yeah. Let's just jump right into that.
Oh, yeah. Man. Listen, the segue, baby. Jesus.
Yeah. Dude, there's a lot of talk on talk radio. People are talking. Should we get Embiid out? You know, this and that.
Well, the problem is, in the way his contract structured, you can't trade him this season.
Yeah.
You can trade him at the end of the season, but you can't trade him this season. But if that's the case, listen, you know, DeeTer, you've known me on this show and outside show. Joel Embiid was my favorite Sixer of all time over AI, over Barkley. Listen, and you know I was a huge Embiid supporter, but anymore, I don't know what's going on with him. Dude, Tyrese Maxey's calling him out in practice because he never is on time. Be a leader, dude. You just got paid.
That's not the first time we've heard that. Our buddy Dave was on the show multiple times and said the same thing, man. Like, he doesn't show up for practice all the time, man. And, you know, cool if we're winning championships, not a problem, bro. But we're not.
You know what we need? We need a Joel Embiid out. We're talking about practice?
Yeah.
Not a game. Not a game. Not a game.
I bet you we get AI that.
Talk about practice. No, because we're talking about practice. We're talking about practice.
Not a game. God, dude.
Not a game. What are we doing here? We're talking about practice. That was my Joel Embiid impersonation.
That was really good. That was really good.
Thank you. But he also do good Chris for walking. Wow, a fuck.
Yeah, it's classic. But he tricked me because the Olympics, he said, hey, I learned a lot playing with these guys in the Olympics, and I'm going to take it back to my team in Philly, and we're going to win this season.
Good point.
And you know what I've seen this season? Nothing but crap.
I can't believe how bad it went so fast.
Yeah.
You know? And you know what's sad? You know what sucks, though, DeeTer? Because the crazy part is, in the offseason, Daryl Morey, number one, who I think is a fucking fraud. I don't know. He gets all these accolades. He's never won shit in this league. But I thought he assembled a good squad, a deep squad. You know, all the way. You know, the Caleb Martins and the Lowrys on the bench, and you know the Kenya Martin Juniors, and you know, and Ricky Council and Andre Drummond. You know, I was like, he assembled a deep team, and guess what? Jared McCain, the kid you drafted that I've raved about when they drafted him, awesome. The kid's the real deal. He's really good. So I'm thinking, man, this Sixers team, the sky's the limit. And I'm like, what is going on over there? It's got to be dissension in the locker room, DeeTer. This reeks of a rat. Yeah, and maybe it is JoJo. Awesome. Maybe JoJo's the cancer of the team.
That's it. Joel's like an old chihuahua, all bark, no teeth to play with. Okay. Yeah. All right.
That's a good point. He is soft.
But I do like the rookie, and it's funny, like when he came to our team, everybody's like, we don't need this TikTok guy, this
Not
and that.
Me. You go check my Facebook. I was raving about this kid.
But even like, you know, he's all about positivity, dude. And I always like that. I was like, yeah, he does all these videos. Cool. Whatever. As long as you're positive and you want to play for the Sixers, I'm all about it. You do.
Listen, I know. Listen. I have a social media world too. I don't care what he does on whatever site, whatever. Right. But like you said, he's a good dude and with positive attitude. Yeah. And listen, look, if you ain't hurting yourself or anybody else, I don't care what the fuck you do. No, just win, baby. And this kid's a player.
Yeah, he was a steal, dude. Like we got him. He's probably one of the best out of the rookie class. So
he might end up winning Rookie of the Year. He might be the best out of the rookie class. And I say this gently, but I think in the long run, he might be better than Maxey.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Honestly, listen. Here's the thing: if you do trade really Joel in the offseason, your future is bright. You have Maxey and McCain to build around. Yes, they're not big guys; they're guards. But how did Golden State win 4 titles with guards with Klay Thompson and fucking Steph Curry?
Well, that's the thing.
Power forward.
You have to have like a top, top guard or whatever. You know what I mean? Like I've heard
I think you're looking at the best guard tandem in all the NBA in 3 years.
Yeah, but how many championships have won with just a top guard? You know what I mean?
How about the Golden State Warriors? Just won like 5 in the last 10 years. How about Michael Jordan, the best two guard to ever play, won 6 titles. Right. How about Magic Johnson, a point guard, won 4 titles, and it was built around him. How about Kobe Bryant?
These are good points. But most of the time, you know what I mean? Like, you have that big center sometimes.
No, DeeTer, I'm sorry, but most of the time it's not built around the center. Think about it. I mean, maybe back in the day when Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain, but think about the Michael Jordan's 6 titles in the 90s. And then you talk about LeBron, who's a guard / forward. He's a point forward. You know, he won 5 titles. Kobe won 4. You know, Steph Curry and Klay Thompson won 4. I mean, it really is not. It's good to have a big man, but guess what? In this day and age, they don't win much. Yeah, Jokic won.
Yeah, Jokic.
Right, you'll see it here and there. But this is
one, right?
The chicks dig the 3, as they say, just like in baseball. Chicks dig the long ball. Yeah. Listen, guards do win in this league. Maybe not 35 years ago, but now they do.
Okay, got another comment. Big guys are a luxury, point guards are a necessity. Okay.
Well said, dude.
Man, Greg,
this guy got some fucking knowledge, kid.
Coming out with some good stuff, man. But I don't know if these guys like Maxey and the rookie, what's his name?
McCain.
I don't know if these are focal points that we could build a team around. I don't know if
after what we just talked about.
I know. I just don't think they're on that level of Steph Curry, Jordan, Magic Johnson. I don't know if they're
listen, I'm not saying that. I know. Listen, that's some big shoes to fill. Not many guys are on Michael Jordan's or Steph Curry. That doesn't mean you can't. That doesn't mean you can't build a championship team around these guys. What I'm saying is they're good building blocks. Now, you're still a superstar away.
That being said, I don't think we're going to win with Embiid. I just don't.
No, I don't think so either.
I really like the guy, the personality wise, and I'm grateful.
I used to. Something changed. Something changed. I don't know if he got paid or what, but something changed, and I don't know. He's not the same dude. There's no fire there anymore.
Right, and he's not going to be that guy again.
Yeah, his time's up here. Just like Tortorella, it's time to start the contingency plan and figure out how to move on and what we do from there.
And it's crazy that we brought in Paul George.
I know. What a waste of fucking money, dude.
Less games than Embiid in the past.
I know.
You know what I mean? And we brought
Daryl Morey for you, dude. That's like fucking Daryl Morey. It's like when he brought in James Harden the year when you should have traded Sacramento for Tyrese Halliburton and the whole package. Instead, you brought in your buddy James Harden, who ended up in the end. You guys stabbed each other in the fucking back.
Yeah,
Daryl Morey. Listen, one thing I learned in life, DeeTer, shit rolls downhill. If you have a bad front office, you ain't winning titles. That's a Sixers problem. They haven't won in 40 years because piss poor front office moves time after time after time. As much as we talk about, I love AI. I do. Mm-hmm. But in that same draft, there was a kid right in your backyard that you shouldn't know named Kobe Bryant, and you didn't take him. That's what I'm talking about, though. That's doing your homework. The great ones would have seen that, and we haven't had a great one in the front office in a long time.
And I will say, like, having somebody from this area on your team is awesome. You know what I mean? It's awesome. I love Barkley being on the team now, man. He's amazing running back. Like and to know that he's from Penn State and grew up in PA, it just makes him that much better. You know what I mean?
Well, that is a good segue. I like how you're leading the Eagles. Nice, well done, sir. That's called production value, ladies and gentlemen. When me and DeeTer are getting it, we're getting there. So I'm going on to beer number 2, too.
I'm still sipping on this goose. This beautiful traditional goose.
Good for you, man. Yeah. God bless. Shit. Woo. I wasn't even going to finish that much.
Bullshit.
You saw what I just popped open?
No, I didn't get what you got. Yeah, this guy. This guy, dude.
If you don't know, now you know.
See, I got to deal with the local brewery stuff. So, Second Sin. Very good, guys. Very good. Bristol, PA. I don't get those Massachusetts beers so often.
You still drink good beer, though.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Were you drinking Troon yesterday?
I was from the day before, but yeah.
Oh, okay, then. You be drinking good beer, too.
Yeah, and tell you what, man, this weekend was crazy. I went out to breakfast with my buddy Zach. Shout out to Zach in Minnesota. He lives next to Scott, both Navy guys. So Zach was in the area for work, so I took him out for breakfast. My buddies Jeff and Al, awesome craft beer guys, they went up to Kane and got a whole bunch of bottles.
Nice.
And they asked me what I wanted. Yeah, the Anteed. Nice. But they asked me what I wanted because they had a bunch of bottles on sale there too, you know? So I got a granola brunch.
Nice.
Pretty good one, yeah. So they came back with all these bottles. Yeah, I got done hanging out with my buddy Zach. We were drinking all these Anteeds and all. And then Al's like, I got a crowler of Troon. I'm like, yeah, let's do it.
Well played, Al.
And then his uncle comes over, Uncle Steve. Shout out to Steve, awesome dude too. Comes over with Fidings cans. He said, I got a whole case of Fidings. You guys try these yet? I'm like, dude, what is up?
Yeah, whoa, that's the dude right there. Keep that motherfucker around.
We were all tore up, man. We were tore up.
That's the beautiful thing, though. You know what that is, DeeTer? That's LIVIN, baby. That's living.
Yeah. It was
and
a good
if you ain't
day,
living,
man.
you're dying. I'd rather be living.
Yeah. I took my buddy Zach to the Station Cafe in Woodbury.
Nice.
Awesome
cool
breakfast place.
Yeah.
So cool. It's an old railroad station turned into a cafe.
I went there
really
years ago.
Good food. Yeah. And my buddy Zach was like, man, this is an awesome spot. So I'm glad he got to come out and have some good food, and glad I got some good beers from my buddies, man. It was a good day.
Shout! I like how too it's nestled right there, like around the train tracks and stuff. It's in a great spot, like just a cool spot to be. That joint.
And the people are so friendly too, man. I love the service there. So cool. And man, you get their coffee is awesome. The beignets, like, oh god, dude, it's on another level.
Nice.
There's cafes in Jersey, and then there's Station Cafe. It's so goddamn good.
Shout out to Station Cafe, man. Keep up the great work over there.
Oh god.
How's that beer? Good, what?
Yeah, very great. That's so damn good. So we're gonna bore you guys with a little bit more beer talk. I have a beer from Farm Truck Brewing.
Nice. Medford.
The Die Forklift. See how it's got like a tie-dye forklift. I don't know. I guess
that's cool.
We'll see. Yeah, I've had a few of their beers at different beer festivals, and it's good. You know what I mean? It's quality. There hasn't been too much. Yeah. I would say like shot out. Like, but let's see how this guy is.
Listen, I like Farm Truck. I've had them in my bar many a times. They're usually consistently around about a 4, all of them. You know, always about a 4 rating. It's good, which is always good. Anything 4 or above on Untapped for my book is good, really good.
Yeah, I had them at a beer festival around here, Gloucester County, and then I had one that was down the shore. They were at a tent there too.
Actually,
solid beer, man. Solid looking beer.
Nice head on that, dude. Nice color. Real quick, too, not to interrupt. The very first day that Farm Truck ever opened, it was actually their soft opening before they had ever done anything. I did a beer review video from there. It's either on Craft Beer Fanatics or Rick's Beer Adventures, the very first day they ever opened. So check it out. It was I gave them a great review, and their beers were really good.
Yeah, this is solid. And I'm sure I probably put something on Breweries and NJ about it. But yeah, man, it's not bad. Kind of neat can. Everybody's
called
laid back.
Forklift?
The Die Forklift?
Oh, the Die Forklift. Huh.
That's cool. Because the tie-dye.
Brewery term?
tie-dye forklift. My bad. I didn't see that eye there.
Tie-dye forklift. Oh, cool.
Yeah, 6.69. I don't know what that's about.
Well, they like being exact over there on the ABVs.
Yeah, pretty precise.
Yeah. Thank you for the info, Farm Truck.
Very good brewery. I always try to promote Jersey breweries. This is one to check out. I had a lot of good beer from them. Not too shabby.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Way better than a traditional goes. I do like my IPAs.
Yeah, word up, cuz. So we were leading in a little bit with the segue a little earlier into the Eagles, and I want to talk about going. It was nice to get a win against a team that everybody says, they're like, oh, you're playing easy team. Hey, listen, Washington was leading the division at the time, red hot. Everybody was riding the Washington wagon, and the Eagles went in there and took care of business. Listen, Washington came in there and were like looking for a fist fight, and the Eagles stood up in game one. They said, okay, you want to fight? Let's go. And then I don't think Washington could handle that. And then the Eagles just totally dominated from the second half on.
Talk about rookies of the year, man. Their quarterback is probably going to get rookie of the year. Washington's quarterback is really good.
He is really good.
Year playing? Oh my God, dude!
But too, with shout out to our defensive coordinator Vic Fangio, who totally dominated him, and he did. He had a better game against him than any other defense coordinator in the league. And shout out to Vic Fangio, man.
The games that we dominate, we put pressure on because I feel like when we play prevent, or you said you can say it for me.
Prevent, they don't play prevent.
Right, prevent prevents us winning.
Well, but they don't run a prevent defense. Nobody runs a prevent
defense. They try to sit back like that.
One play.
It doesn't work. So I mean, it's good to put pressure, right? Especially on a rookie quarterback, you put pressure on him 100% because he's not adapt to the NFL yet. This is his first year as from college. So I feel like anytime you put any pressure on a rookie quarterback, it's going to benefit you.
Well, that's a great point. And that's what he did. And more than that, before even getting a ton of pressure too, you could see early on, almost a la Jim Johnson, he was putting up a lot of exotic looks and he was confusing them. And I think and then it eventually led to a lot of pressure because I think he got in his head first. He put up a bunch of, off looks that he wasn't used to seeing. And, he's bringing looks from all angles and he confused them. And I think eventually got in his head. And then that's why I think the pressure started really mounting. You start seeing a lot of sacks and a lot of tackles for losses. And I think that's kudos to Vic Fangio. I mean, listen, I like Jaden Daniels too. Everybody wants to give him kudos. And he has all year. He's a great young quarterback. But Vic Fangio called a hell of a game. You also
got to give props to our defensive line because we started off a little hectic. I feel like now they're starting to get down a routine. I feel like the defensive line is firing all four cylinders or whatever. Like, it's doing good, man. Our defense is probably ranked, 1 or 2 now?
Yeah, well, you got to really give the credit to Jalen Carter. D-line, that kid's a special talent. That kid's a generational talent. I mean, he totally takes over games, which makes everything easier on the linebackers and the secondary. I mean, that kid is special. I mean, he is special. I mean, he's next level D-tackle, D-lineman. I mean, he's just you're looking at a guy that's probably going to win a whole lot of all-pros throughout his career. That guy's a next level player.
It says they're tackling much better. And they are.
It's a great point. That is a great point, Ant. I noticed that too. There's one thing, everybody's got their own thing they love in the NFL. Right. I love good open field tackling.
Yeah.
It's an art form. And that is a great point. Their open field tackling this year, especially over the last 6-7 weeks, has been lights out. And that's huge. That changes games. That forces fourth downs. That stops plays on fourth downs, a la, Cooper DeJean and many and Zachy Bond. Yeah, man. And great point, dude. I meant to bring that up, dude. Open field tackling is one of my favorite things in the NFL of anything.
Like you see, people hanging off the people, man, and that's what you want, man. Wrap it up, get them down, dude. Here's another comment. Jake Elliott's week. Do you think that's why he didn't punt or take field goals the game before. Yeah, man, he had a pretty bad week with the.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I'm not let one game.
Yeah, kickers. Look at Justin Tucker down in Baltimore. Same type of thing. I think kickers they're very persnickety. You know, they go through funks. They're like left-handed pitchers in baseball. They go through a little bit of a funk. They for a short period of time shake it off, and then they go on these long streaks of going 89, 90% on their kicks. I mean, it happens.
Now, after seeing like both sides of things, do you think that we should be the aggressive going 4th and 1, like pushing to get the?
Well, dude, I think it's a situation by situation thing. I think each situation is a thing. So sometimes, yes, you should be aggressive, and sometimes you should take the 3 points. It just depends. Man. You gotta read the room, as they say.
I feel like, man, just take the 3 points while we got a chance. Like pushing for that 4th and 1. It was nice when we had Kelsey. I don't think we're that same team to be able to do that.
No. Cam Jurgens is ranked out the second best center in the entire NFL right now.
Okay.
And also people that don't like being aggressive. People that don't like being aggressive.
Of how we are making a 4th and 1 now.
We're one of the best in the league.
Okay. All right.
And speaking of being aggressive, I think the best Super Bowl play of all time, best Philadelphia play of all time, Dougie P said, 4th and 1 on the 2-yard line. Even Al Michaels on the Super Bowl, you should kick the field goal. The Philly special. That was it. Listen, so I'm okay with aggressive. I am.
Yeah, I feel like that's like our persona these days with the Eagles.
That's a good persona to have.
Yeah,
at least they ain't a pussy persona,
right? And do whatever you can to win. I don't care.
Right, just win, baby.
Just win.
Just win, baby. That's it. The Al Davis moniker's coming in. Just win, baby.
Yeah.
I don't care anymore. Philly sports, anything. Just win, baby. I've paid my dues. I've been through everything 10 times over. Just fucking win. That's all. That's it. Go to the championships. Make us the new Boston for the next 20 years.
Oh, please. Yes, please. How do you feel about going against the Rams?
I'm nervous.
Are you?
Very.
I don't know, man. I don't feel too nervous. I was more nervous going against the Redskins than I was against the Rams. I know like the Rams have been doing pretty decent, but our team's got so much talent, man.
I know. Well, so do they, and they might even have more. And that's a desperate team, and that's a hungry team. That NFC West is packed so tight. All 4 teams are within one fucking game of each other, and you have to travel 3,000 miles and go to their place on jet lag. And you're talking about they have Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp and Kyron Williams and Matt Stafford and Sean McVay, one of the best coaches. Listen, everybody thinking, I don't know why everybody's rolling the Rams. I'm real fucking nervous about this game. My thing is just stay the fuck healthy, get back home. I'm not. Listen, we're not on a 6-game win streak. Even if they drop a game, I'm not gonna just stay healthy and get back home. Like, I don't know.
Well, I feel our position wise, knock on wood, we should be able to get into the playoffs. You know what I mean?
I know. I'm not even talking about that right now. Listen, we have a long. I'll talk about that in 5 weeks. Right now I'm focused on the LA Rams. That's one game at a time. That's the mindset that wins the championships.
You have Tommy Cutlets playing for the Giants.
I don't care.
And then Cooper Rush playing for Dallas, dude. Like they're bad off situations, and we just beat the Redskins. Commanders. So I feel like we're pretty good in the division.
Well, you're never safe. I just say keep your shields up, keep your guns out, and let's take it 1 week at a time. Nothing's close to settled. If this is a heavyweight fight, we're in round 6 out of 15. We got a long way to go. Let's keep the main thing. The main thing is Jalen Hurts says. Let's go focus on the LA Rams. Let's get home healthy and hopefully sneak out with a win.
Now, what would your game plan be against them? Run Barkley or try to air out and use
Well, I mean, yeah, of course, but I think the biggest game plan is going to have to be defensively. And if we can put Matt Stafford on his ass all day, that's how we're going to win the game, because that offense is wide open and it's high flying, and you got two amazing receivers. I mean, all the way around, their offense is really dangerous. I think if we're going to win this game, we're going to have to figure out a way to keep them,
So Matt Stafford would be the focal point of it, man. What would we do with him?
I think you got to hit him. I think you got to hit him all day. Yeah. You got to get in his head. You got to get up here. You got to have him hearing ghosts. You know what I mean? It's just not setting back, setting and hitting those, deep.
Well, how's their offensive line? I mean,
I don't know if they have the best offensive line, but that also doesn't mean that they can't light it up on the scoreboard. I mean,
right.
Their offensive line probably ain't as good as ours. I'll tell you that. I don't know many are, but
now do we have everybody back? Bialata, Lane, everybody.
Not good. Everybody's back and ready to go, and just listen. I think if I had to pick, yes, I think we will win the game. I think it'll be close, but this game makes me nervous. It does. You're traveling 3,000 miles against a high flying offense that has pretty much all their pieces.
Yeah. So I'm wearing my Sixers gear today because I figure as the way the season's going, I might not be wearing this much more.
Yeah.
Good point. Just like, oh my God, dude. Fucking last in the division. I would never, ever thought that.
Worse than Washington, for goodness sake.
Yeah. That's so
which bizarre. Is saying something, dude. They're Washington's the toilet bowl of the league. I mean, what's going on over there? What the fuck is happening? And weird and shitty stuff.
He tricked me. He said, "Oh man, the little lot for the Olympics. Oh, I'm gonna take it back to the Sixers." Nah, that didn't work. Nope. 2-12, bro. 2-12.
Who'd have thunk it, man?
Do you think that they could turn this around and get to the playoffs and everything?
I mean, I guess you could. I mean, technically, right now you're only 5 games out of a playoff spot. Now I know it's still November, but I mean, if you want to look at that, so yes, anything's possible, and it has happened before. It's not unprecedented, for a team to start 2-12, and it's happened.
Would Paul George had another knee incident or something like that, right?
Yeah, he's going to miss. I think next 2 games. I don't know. It's just
Christ, man.
It's just like there's a black cloud over that organization right now.
Don't stop supporting your team. Let's see. Don't stop supporting your team when they're down. They need you to miss. Yeah, that's it, man.
Oh,
I'm
still supporting them. I'm trying to be realistic.
I want them to turn it around, but I do too. I'll see it, dude. And
listen, I hope they do. I love basketball, and I'm a huge Sixers fan. I don't know. I don't know what's going on over there.
This whole stadium too, being built near Chinatown. Please no. I hope City Council just shuts that shit down, because the damn stadium's not even going to be here till 2031 or something. You know what I mean? Do you know how much construction and how much that's going to block that whole area that is based on deliveries? Chinatown, Chinese food is based on deliveries, and they have to have all these damn detours around this fucking stadium. Get it the fuck out. I don't want it, dude. I do not want it in city at all, man.
It's a logistics nightmare. And right. I don't understand. I'm really still thinking that Josh Harris is doing that so it does get shut down. And then he can say, well, we tried, and now we can move it over to Camden with the #1 practice facility in the league, which would be a good thing.
They're talking about moving the practice office to the city too, or whatever.
No, maybe the office, but the practice facility that the Sixers have in Camden is the #1 in basketball. They ain't moving anywhere. That thing, as far as practice, at least the Sixers got that right. They might have been fucking everything else up for the last 40 years, but their practice facility is #1 in the whole NBA. And that's why you need to get the new arena over there right next to it. Continue to
There's so
gentrify
much
that
room
fucking
over there.
cockroach
Dude.
pit.
And you're talking about, public transportation is how you're going to get to the stadium. But they're not giving SEPTA any money. They're not getting any money to help with the transportation. Do you know how fucked up that is? Use SEPTA, but you're not putting more money into the transportation. Dude, I just, everything I hear about it, I'm shut it down, man.
It's got to be a farce. It's got to be because listen, I mean, all things being equal, it's like the premise of Occam's razor. All things being equal, the simplest answer is usually the correct one. And the simplest answer is to move it right over there next to the practice facility in Camden. Right. That's the number one in the league. Instead of putting this nightmare logistically arena up in the art district.
Sports complex is. Build a place by the sports complex where you have all the stadiums and you have Xfinity Live. Like, what the hell, dude? I'm sure there's plenty of room over there. It ain't crap over there. You know what I mean?
But if you move to Camden, you could make your own Xfinity Live over there. I mean, you could. Yeah. And then listen, then the Flyers got their own building right there. You're only right across the river. You're only 10 minutes out. It's not like they're moving 800 miles. It's just, right. It's like I said, the simplest answer is usually the correct one. And that is the simplest answer. So hopefully these fucking boneheads in the Sixers front office who have been destroying the franchise for 40 years get it right.
I've been watching the city council meetings and such, and they all hate it. And he's right. Yeah, the hearings, they had no for answer. But dude, a lot of money, dude. It's a lot of money.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
Sorry.
Hey, Sarah, as they say. Whatever will be, will be.
Any new information on the Phillies or anything going on?
Well, I saw Buster Olney, who's probably the number one baseball columnist in the country, say the Phillies are on a World Series tilt, which means they're going for it. And he has a feeling they're going to whether sign or trade and bring in another superstar. And I take Buster Olney very seriously. He knows his shit. Yeah. And I think something's in the works. We don't know about, but I think the Phillies are getting ready to do something. And I think it's going to be big. More and a couple moves.
These guys we got are getting older, man. You know what I mean? Like, if you need to make the championship, you got to do it now, man.
You got to win now. 2025, you have to win now. Remember, Castellanos and Schwarber are both gone after next season. Their contracts are up. You have to win now. I saw somebody talking about, in 2026, No. You have to win now. No. Listen, the last 3 years.
Like 2 or 3 more years on Bryce or Real Muto, that's not happening, man.
You have to win now.
Now or nothing, dude.
You have to win now. And that doesn't mean you can't still win in 27, 20, or whatever it is, but you have to win now. 2025 has to be the season. Remember when the Sixers in the early 80s were the Phillies, we owe you one? Listen, Phillies, you owe us one. Win now.
Yeah, I was been working out with my brother, and the other day we were talking about the Phillies. He's like, man, they got to do it now. Like, these guys are getting older, and my brother is a baseball player, in high school and stuff. He's like, dude, these guys are getting older, and they're not going to be the same in about like three years. Like, this is it, man. You got to do it now. Shout out to Robert, good guy. But
you got to win now. He's right, Robert. You're right. Win now. It's cool if you still win in 27, 28. I know that's cool, but you have to win one in 2025. Then no more shit or get off the fucking pot. These guys, like you said, Trey Turner, Bryce Harper, Kyle Schwarber, Nick Castellanos, Zach Wheeler, they're not getting any younger. They're all on the better side of 30. So go do it now. Now. And listen, Dave Dombrowski and Mattingly's kid, and listen, this is your job. This is why you get paid the big bucks. Make the right moves and make it happen. Speaking of which, Zach Wheeler.
And said the Steelers and Brown games is pretty epic.
I was actually watching too.
1918.
Defensive fucking battle. Well, that's what you get when you get the AFC North. And I saw my boy, shout out my boy Pittsburgh Bill, one of my best buds. Saw him today. I told him, I said, listen, it's no easy win. And he knew against the Browns, that's a division battle. You never bet or mess with division games. They're always fist fights and phone booths.
Oh, man. I'm going to be heading out to alternate ending on Saturday.
Nice looking brewery. They got that What If IPA is really good.
They're doing like a dark check or something like that. I'm pretty big on the dark checks. I like that, man.
Nice. I just brought one in from just brought a nice Czech lager from Kane 2 days ago. 13 degrees. Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to head up there. I think they're up like North Jersey, man. They're pretty far.
Yeah.
Like around Carton or something like that. But that's pretty good day. But so get close to that hour. You want to talk?
Yeah, you want to do your picks, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, all right. So
I mean, listen, we still got probably 10 minutes, but
all right. Yeah, let's just let me do this real quick. I would say like our guests have been 3 for 3. It's been insane. Brett got 3 picks when he picked, and fucking Gabe got 3. I was holy shit, dude. We bring on some pretty good, smart, like sports people on this show, man. So I was pretty happy about that. So last week, me and you went 2 for 2. I took the pack 49ers
2 for 2.
Lions. 2 for 3. We both got
2 for 3. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 for 3. I took the pack 49ers and Lions. I think the 49ers lost or something like that. But I checked it, and only 2 of them won. And then you had
the 49ers lost to the Cardinals.
Yeah. Wow, what a fucking surprise that was.
Dude, that whole division's within 1 game. All 4 of them. That's what I was saying earlier about the Rams.
Yeah. You had the Ravens, Chargers, and Bills.
And Bills won. And I called the Chiefs' first loss of the season, and the Bills did it. Thank you, Josh Allen and the Bills.
Thank you. I think everybody was rooting for the Bills that night, dude. Everybody was just like, please take these assholes out. But yeah, we're close. I'm 21, you're 19.
Word up.
But I gotta say, dude, just to hang out with you would be a fucking blast. I don't even care who wins and pays the bill.
I don't care who pays the tab. Just going out for beers and hanging out. I'm looking forward to it anyway. I don't care who's paying the tab.
Right. When we went out for Toadwood, like I was just like, man, like this crowd's so weak. And like,
but we had a great time.
We had a great time. Yeah, it was awesome.
There's fucking 9 million fucking kids there. I'm like, who take these? Get a babysitter, man. You know, there's fucking 50 dogs. I mean, I don't mind the dogs being there, but why are there kids there at 9:30 at night on a Saturday with a rock band?
Yeah, man, take your kids and dog at home at 9 o'clock with a live band playing. Like nobody.
I felt bad for the kids. I felt bad. I'm like, ain't it bedtime, guys?
Yeah, it was strange, dude.
But whatever. I had a great time. Shout out to Tonewood. They make great beers.
And said, count me in next time y'all hang out. All right, Ant. We'll do. But yeah,
you got it, buddy.
That was a shock because I didn't know we were going to see a live band, dude.
I think I told Ann about that we were going up there for that band.
That was a good time though. It
was a good time.
Dude. Big fucking brewery in Barrington, right?
Dude, huge brewery. And shout out to Born to Run Down and Dream, the band we went to see. The reason why we went, I never go out. And for me to go out, it's probably because there's good live music. Born to Run Down a Dream, they're a cover band that does only Tom Petty and Bruce Springsteen, easy for me to say. Hence the name, Born to Run Down a Dream. Great band, and Tonewood, great beers.
Yeah, I had a blast here. That was awesome.
Yeah, it was a good time, man. And the beers, every beer I got was good. And I got a Vienna lager, I got a Pale Ale, I got an IPA. I tried all the stuff, and they were all fantastic.
Yeah, I was a little depressed that the one bar closed down early, and then we had to get the beers at the back bar, and the line was just ridiculous. But I didn't know about it until I talked to a few people. They're probably like, because the front bar had a takeout. So after a certain time, Jersey's not allowed to have takeout.
Right.
So that's probably why that front bar closed down.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's cool. Actually, I know we still got a few minutes left. I am grabbing beer number 3. This is the point of the night, ladies and gentlemen, where I try to find a beer under 8%.
Oh, man. Man. Yeah, beer pickings has been a little bit slim lately. Like, trying to look for different stuff, but now it's all like the holiday crap, like Christmassy, all that crap. And then, a lot of stouts. And I can't really drink stouts on this show. I would be blasted. I try to pick like a little in between IPAs and such. I'm hoping to get an alternate ending and get some good like lagers. The dark check and stuff would be pretty cool. What's cool about that place is like you could tell them what type of pour you want. They do the side pour, and you can tell them if you want like a half pint or whatever.
That's cool.
So it's pretty neat. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, let me know how it goes, man. I will. I've never been there, but
I'll talk about it on the show next week. Good
idea.
What's a beer that you picked up? Fucking this dude. What the hell, dude? All 3 beers, Treehouse. You know what I mean? Like, God damn, dude. Mix it up,
my favorite brewery.
It is good. It is so damn good, dude. God damn, dude. Well, I know Al wants to try to trade with you about the Uber something.
Uber Creek, yeah, I know, but it's so rare that I even get it. I mean, I'd love to, really? But it's I mean, I don't get it very often. I mean,
now where are they at?
Hard to get. Wappinger Falls, New York. I think like New York State.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, I know
if I ever get a surplus, I'm definitely down to trade with Al or anybody, but it's so rare I get them.
He's going out to I think Cleveland, Ohio this weekend, hang out with family and such.
Check out Hoof Hearted out there. And
Hoof Hearted is so good, dude. Yeah.
Oh, shit. What there was another Ohio girl. I can't think of the name right now. I don't know. Oh, Clag. Tell them look for Clag. CLAG. They're putting out some great fucking haze, man. Sandusky, Ohio. Really great haze, Al. Check them out if you get a chance. Clag, CLAG.
Let me just do that real quick.
That's good.
CLAG Brewery.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, they were putting out really great haze.
This is why I do the show with this guy. This guy knows his beer.
Hey, you don't get a swimmer's body like I have without drinking a ton of craft beer.
Oh, shit. Oh, let me jump in my third beer, I guess, too. What the hell? All right. So I had this last week, too. This is Dusted by Other Half.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, it's the heavy hitter of the night because
what's that at?
I think this is like 8.5. The other ones were like at 6.
Nice.
But yeah, we got to do our picks. If you got the 3 picks.
Yeah, you want me to go now?
First? Yeah, sure.
All right. Well, my first pick, I'm going to go as much as I can't stand this team. I pick on the bounce back. I got the Kansas City Andes beating the Carolina Panthers. Just because I think, Andy Reid's really good.
Holy shit, I don't know how I didn't see that one, man.
Andy Reid's really good coming off a loss in his career. Second one, I don't like,
Thanks, Ant.
I got Houston beating Tennessee.
Yeah, I took them too, man.
I think the Tennessee teams are getting better, Will Levis and all, but I still think Houston's a better team and they're playing for something.
Yeah, Houston's fired up, man. They're doing really well. I can't believe they beat the fucking Cowboys.
I can believe it. The Cowboys are a team that quit. I knew that Houston was going to beat them. Smoked them.
That's like the nail in the coffin for their fucking season. That's like never happened, man.
Well, last but not least, I have the Washington Commodores beating the Dallas Cowturds.
Yeah.
Because I think that's a team that quit, and I think they're cooked. And it couldn't happen to a classier organization.
Okay. So we are two the same. I did take Houston. I feel Houston's fired up. And I did take the Commodores over Dallas because I feel like Dallas, man, is just going to collapse.
They quit.
Yeah. My third team, I didn't go with the Chiefs. I didn't see that. That's a really damn good pick.
That's a good thing. I got to catch up 2 games on you.
Yeah. So I went with the Vikings. Who the hell the Vikings had? The Bears. The Vikings and Bears. I mean, that's a pretty good one too, man.
Yeah, good division game.
Yeah. So my third beer is other half dusted.
Nice. Did you say 8.5%?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Oh God, yeah. That's what I needed right there. That's really good.
Nice.
Oh man.
What's that hopped with?
I'm probably sure it's a whole bunch of cryo. So Citra, Motueka, Galaxy, cryo. Goddamn, cryo mosaic. I didn't even know there was a double cryo.
I hear it. Me neither, dude.
Cryo cashmere, and that's what gives it that little dusty taste.
I know, like the musty kind of attic taste.
Yeah,
basement.
That's fucking amazing, dude.
Nice.
Other half
kills it. They're one of the best.
Yeah. Usually, Al's uncle Steve always hits up other half in Philly. He's got his picture on the wall there.
Nice.
When he came to the house and Jeff's house with the case of findings, we're like, this dude's just
that's the kind of people I want to be around. Bring findings cases, dude. What? That is awesome.
There was like box of like different cane beers these guys got, a Crowler or Trude, and Fiden beers.
Nice.
I don't think that's like toppable. I don't think you get more than that.
That's what I'm looking at. Tell me.
Well, Ricky, always a good pleasure hanging out with you, buddy.
Well, always a fun time.
Love talking sports and craft beer. Check us out every Thursday night on the BGSE network, 10 p.m. Eastern. Y'all have a good night out there. Peace.
Peace out.